As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing, saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing, it goes from the machine. Ooh, title of this mission. Apollo's contact is outside the local system. Consult galaxy map. Well, I gotta do that anyway. Oh, good grief. Has this been falling at this entire time? Tempted to just use an ion battery and I'm done with it. These terminals are so hideously complicated. Okay. Alright, well I should be... Well, I've got more pellets, so I can distract more predators. I can also make more money off scanning him. I am beginning to not like this planet very much. Every time I turn around, someone... Whoa! Or rather, something wants to eat of my flesh and drink of my blood. Okay, the monument or whatever it is not showing up. I mean, it's showing up on my heads-up display, but not on my scanner. Maybe it's off planet? Maybe if I hit C. So here's the thing, Apollo's contact is going to help me expand my base. But I haven't located... Let's see... There's something standing in the way of that, though. You see, all these systems have been discovered by someone else. Anyone else. I thought that would stop, or at least slow down, after I went through my first black hole. But that's not apparently the case. What I would like to do is discover a system myself, and then set up a sort of base and outpost network. Here we go again. At least this time I can actually see him coming. You know what else would be nice? If I finally ran into a Gek system. I have yet to properly meet the Gek. I ran into like maybe 2 of them at a station. What the... Oh no. No. I was not... Okay, remember what I talked... When I mentioned pirate attacks? Guess what's happening right now? I can't even run. I gotta take these people on. And I've only got... the Radiant Pillar and... Okay, so it has to lock on. Keep an eye out for overheating. And up to God, they don't target me too hard. Okay, 1 down, 1 frozen CPU to go. not through my shields just yet. I can recharge them, at least theoretically, on the fly. Okay, let's examine what happened here. I just took out two pirate ships, with nothing but a photon cannon. Now I like that I did that, but I like to be a bit more prepared next time. What if it's 3 hostile ships, or 5? Okay, still got another mission I gotta do. Let's see. Well, I feel like I'm being forced along here. Oh, really? At least I got some chromatic metal. I can construct more fuel on the fly. And refuel my hyperdrive. How many gems can I do with that thing anyway? It's a Viking system. You can sort of tell by the icon that I think. Ah ha 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 ha. Well, well, well. It seems that this system, for once, is entirely mine. You know what that means? I get to name it. I am going to call this the Marxon system. For I am Markotron, son of Marxon. Bit of an inside joke. Now I'm going to land on a... Actually, came here with a mission in mind. There is our mineral survey location. I wonder what kind of planet I'm on. Ah, cold. Really cold. Well, off we go. So these scanning missions, all you gotta do is scan minerals. But, more often than not, they're going to require you to take your ship and blast off somewhere. Oh, brother. I don't want to land in this crater. This big... no, not a crater. Chasm. Okay, this is planet... Well, automatic name for it is Bijier, but... I'm going to call it something else. What to call this planet? Well, it's cold. I could name it after that. About that mission. Wait. They had like a specific target in mind or something, right? I think I was actually supposed to land down there somehow. Oh, wait a minute. It actually is counting them. Well, thank goodness for that. I was hoping it wouldn't have to take off just to touch down a very short time later. There's always lots of unidentified minerals. Ah, just thought of a name. Okay, so the lake effect is why it is colder in say, Michigan than it is in, like, Maine or Alaska or somewhere. Because the wind chill factor you get by the wind coming in off the lake cools things down so bad that cars won't start. And it's too cold even to snow. Can you imagine that? If it's so cold that snow is somehow impossible. Snow with no cold with no snow is, let's face it, cruel, at least weather-wise. I mean, consider the following set of circumstances. It's raining. There's a wind chill. Then you find out that it is 31 Fahrenheit. Or perhaps I should make this -1 degree Celsius. It's below freezing, right? Shouldn't it be snowing instead of raining? That doesn't always happen. I mean, snow is a lot more manageable than rain, isn't it? I mean, rain, if you get rained on, you're wet. If you get snowed on, you can just brush your snow off. Now, granted, it plays merry havoc with driving conditions. It's way worse than rain. Everything's nice and slippery, especially if you live far enough south where they don't really know how to drive in snow down there. But snow you can shovel. It's wonderful exercise. You can make snowmen out of snow. You can't exactly make Rain Man out of rain, now can you? But at the same time, rain helps water the plants. Snow is too cold. Can I really not aim that thing from here? This copper deposit is 20... It's like right in the side of the wall. Thank goodness I can scale these sheer cliffs here. If I couldn't, I'd be in real trouble. Okay, in case I haven't noticed, I've determined I need copper, so I'm gonna dig some up. And then I'm gonna run to the local space station and turn in my missions. And perhaps then I'll see if I can find that that guy Apollo was talking about, because Apollo mentioned expanding my base, and I have finally landed in a system where I would like to do that. This has certainly turned the process on its ear, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah, I am not going to want for oxygen anytime soon. And that's everything. I don't know, I may eventually get around to grabbing, to scanning all 7 different kinds of creatures here. The Oh boy. Hopefully I'm not going to have to land near a crevice again. I should be so lucky. What other planets are there around here? And why can't I find that out? Yes, toxic, sweet, toxic. Seem to have a tendency to find those planets, but doesn't really make a difference. Oops. What the? Okay, suppose I'm in the middle of I don't know, a pirate fight or something, and it's near this station. Well, if you so much as fire one bolt at it, the sentinels are going to be after you. It could be a stray shot. It doesn't matter. Alright, now I received these missions on here, so I'm going to turn them in on there. Then I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to find Apollo's contact, whoever that is, and maybe pick a planet to put a base on. I mean, ideally I'd like it for it to be a paradise planet, or somewhere where none of my life support systems are active outside the base. But I don't know. I suppose it doesn't really make a difference as long as there aren't any aggressive sentinels there. Because aggressive sentinels, those systems are never really safe. There, if you run into a sentinel, said sentinel is going to shoot you. And as much as I'd like to do these missions here, right now I'm a bit more concerned with my base. And it looks like Apollo's contact is on this station somewhere. In fact, it's in the room where I explored that room earlier, and I found some willing aliens who wanted to come and work for me at my base. Except I barely had a base. I had like this rinky-dink little lash up Well, this is a B class. There's better damage potential. You can fire stun grenades. I can probably put in the rest of it. It's another rifle, though. And it costs upwards of $1 million, and the improvement isn't that much. Well, if it were a better... If we're a different type than pistol or rifle, I'd at least consider it. I think I have enough C-class scanner modules, frankly. So look, I suppose technically I've found Apollo's contact. But before I do that, I'm gonna get started on an actual base. A base that I actually want to call a base, as opposed to just a place to, I don't know, rest or something. Okay, let's see. We have a flame-ruptured planet. A bit hot. This other one's a bit cold. Dusty planet, which is a bit deserty. Although desert planets, they can be temperate-ish. Whoa. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. Then we have this toxic planet. Well, I suppose we can go here. The way these desert planets work, I think they can be temperate. Well, not temperate, but warm as opposed to hot. It's not like burning planets where they're always hot. The difference is it's going to get really cold at night. Because in the desert, it's either really hot or really cold. Here it's hot-ish and really cold. But in this game, really hot means volcanic. I wonder if there are any interesting sites or something I can land nearby. Actually, no, I got a better idea than that. You see, when I scanned the planet, it talked about, it mentioned cactus flesh. And I think, yeah, these look a lot like cactus plants. The kinds of plants where you get cactus flesh from. I think. It's night, it's freezing. Can't exactly tell if those are... Actually, no, they're not the plants I want. Hello, flesh? That must have been a really rare alien to fetch such a high price for me scanning it. There's like no cactus flesh nearby. There's gotta be some somewhere though. I don't know whether you picked up on this, but I saw these traces for aliens to scan, and they were under the ground, but they were like 100 units under the ground, so I couldn't exactly get to them. I mean, I suppose I could have manipulated the terrain a bit, but they were moving so quickly that by the time I'd done so, they would have been gone. Is there just not any cactus flesh nearby? Well, there's a nice building. Let's see what that is. It's a trade terminal. Way out in the middle of nowhere. Well, I can offload these feline livers. Maybe I wasn't so hard up for copper after all. Still, it's good to have them. Good to have copper. Looks like the sun's coming up, and because it's doing so, the temperature is returning back to from freezing to tolerable. Ah, ha, ha, here we go. Much better. Much improved. This echinocactus, however you say it, that is where you get cactus flesh from. Now, if only I can climb. I'm looking at the terrain. It's mountainous. I don't know how rough it actually is, though. So part of the reason I'm putting my base here is that I want to be able to grab some of certain resources whenever I need them. We've got a Echinocactus here. We've got Frost Crystal on another planet. Toxic Mold on a third planet. And probably Solarium or Solanium on the fourth planet in this system. Whoa, what? Okay, I just saw a thing go sailing through the air. But I missed it. Remember those traces I was talking about? The ones I kept finding that were underground? That, I think, is that creature that just went by. I think they burrow underground. Now that I've found a nice patch of Echinocactus, let's talk about where we're going to put this base of mine. I'm guessing not that depression in the ground is a good idea. Terrain is kind of rough around here. It's not like there are any flat areas per se. Maybe with the base on the hillside? Oh, come on, I had them. Well, I suppose here's as good a place as any. Top of the hill. There's the computer. And all it takes is a little bit of chromatic metal. Let's see. No prior claims on this site, so I'm going to claim it.